Hey everyone, Michele Dye here from Dyenamic Career Goals. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about how I plan my week. And what I'm going to do is show you the Flamingoals Daily Planner for Career Clarity that I put together and printed this year. And I want to just walk you through what I do to keep all of my tasks organized. When you're running a business, there's a million different things that you have to do. And same for you who are working for, various employers. If you're in higher education, corporate, you have a lot on your plate, I'm sure. So first I wanted to show you a couple of the pens I like to use. So I got these at Michael's, and obviously I like pink and lots of fun colors. And they're a really nice fine point felt tip pen, and I love these. And my other favorite kind of brings me back to my high school days, jelly rolls, and even better if they have glitter in them. I also got these at Michael's, and they have tons of colors, but these are the ones that I like because they match the planner. So the first thing that I do when I'm planning out my week is I kind of end up doing a brain dump, and I write down all of the different things that I need to accomplish that week. So I use the notes section here to do that. So this week I know that I have to work on my career clarity workbook. So that's something that I use a lot with my coaching clients, and I'm actually going to make it available to everybody who would like to purchase one. And let's see, what else do I know that I need to do? Well, I know I need to prep for client meetings, so I need to schedule that. And I know I need to work on my sales page. And I also need to build a webinar funnel that I'm hosting early February. So you get the idea. I won't take you through my mile-long to-do list. So after I kind of do essentially a brain dump here in the notes section, I pull out my phone and I look at what are all my meetings on the calendar for this week, or if I have any major deadlines. So for some people, it might be kind of overkill to have information in two different places. But for me, this really helps me see my whole week, really clearly. And I like things still in my calendar on my phone because I have alert reminders to go off. And it just helps me when I'm really focused in on my work to kind of zap me back to, what time it is and where I need to be next. So for this week, I know that on Wednesday, I have a meeting at 2 with a prospective web client. So I normally just jot it up there. And so for me, I color code my planner activities. And so hot pink ends up being, my meeting times. And I usually tend to write that at the top. One of the reasons why I made this side of the planner kind of blank is because you may like to plan out your days differently. And I wanted it to be as flexible as possible. So I know some people might like to write out time blocks, so there's space to do that. What I end up doing is I color code my tasks. So I have it like a darker blue pen that I'll use for my marketing clients. Then for my career coaching clients, I use this teal. And then any personal activities that I have to get done, like taking Lucy to the vet or placing an Instacart order, I put that in aqua. So you can use kind of whatever works for you. Another suggestion would be you could break down your day into, morning, and then put a line, then you'd have afternoon, and then you could have another line for evening. So that could be another way that you use that space. So it's really up to you, and then you can just create, the day planning that works best for how you like to stay organized. So the next thing after I do kind of fill in all my meetings, any deadlines, I have a better idea of what each day is going to look like. And so this allows me to go back to kind of my brain dump section here and then plug in what activities I want to work on based on how much time that I'm going to have available that day, accounting for meetings and deadlines and things like that. So I know that tomorrow I'm going to want to send a quote to the printer. So, because I want to stay on top of getting my price estimates for the workbook that I want to have for my group coaching clients next month. Because I can't believe January is almost over and February is rapidly approaching. So I'll go ahead and fill kind of all of those tasks from over here. Typically what I do is I won't plan out the entire week, but I'll at least get Monday and Tuesday going so I have a general idea of the things that I need to do. And then as the week goes on, I just keep moving things off of my brain dump area here and plug them into my remaining day. Typically for me on Fridays, I really try to minimize the number of meetings that I take that day and use that day to kind of catch up on maybe some projects that are taking me longer than I thought they would. And that definitely happens quite a bit when you're building a new business and you're having to learn some different tech tools. Things aren't going as fast as you anticipate them going. So that's how I kind of plan my week. One of the things that I incorporated into the planner that I think y'all will like is I have a task section, and I divided it up to short tasks and long tasks. So this can also help you if you're trying to, plug and play, different items that you want to get accomplished this week. If you have a big time block available on Wednesday, then you might have time to tackle some of your longer tasks. So this page is still really flexible. You may want to just, when you're thinking about everything that you have to do this week, you may automatically just want to think, okay, well, this is a short task. I'm going to write it here. This one's going to take me longer. I'm going to put it here. And that ends up freeing, your notes section to be whatever you need to jot down. So it's really flexible. I tried to make this so it could work for everyone. And then the next thing that I really like about this planner is to help you focus on your priorities when thinking in terms of your goals for the week. So I have them broken up into 3 boxes: must do, maybe do, want to do. And so if there are things that I know that I absolutely have to accomplish this week, they go in this box right here. And then that helps me remember and focus on getting that task done. And so that way, when it's at the end of the week, I can feel great about, hey, I accomplished this goal. I can write it down in my results at the bottom. And it's a really great way to keep track of the goals that maybe you've set for yourself this year or this quarter. And also at the bottom, I have a block for lessons. So some people might call this failures. I call them lessons because I think there is great value in failing, essentially. So if something doesn't go right, it doesn't mean that that was a wasted thing and you can't learn from it. I believe you can learn from everything that happens to you. So I like to refer to them as lessons. And there's things that you want to remember that happened so you can make adjustments so it doesn't necessarily happen again. So you can have a different outcome the next time you encounter that issue. And then I also included a block for the best thing about this week. And so that's just something for you to reflect on, especially when things get crazy or you're super stressed. Really, what was the highlight of your week? What was the best thing that happened? And it just gives you a sense of gratitude, especially if your world is feeling a little chaotic or overwhelming. You can remember there is good and you should celebrate that. So that's my little short video on how I plan out a week. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. I'd love to hear what you think, or really what works for you. Have you figured out productivity hack that really helps you with planning your week? I would love to hear about it. Comment below and let me know. And if you're interested in buying a planner, the Flamingoals Daily Planner is available online. I made them in quarterly issues. So this gives you an opportunity to, really focus in on your quarterly goals. And there's lots of worksheets at the beginning that you can do about your goals for the quarter. There's a spot for a vision board. There's areas where you can, assess your skills and really think about your overall job satisfaction. So the whole purpose of this planner is to really position yourself for success at work. I wanted to create something that is going to help you stay focused and position yourself for promotion or maybe a new exciting career opportunity. And so that's why I designed this planner. You can go to flamingoalsplanner.com to purchase, and I can usually ship them out to you really fast. They are $29, and that includes free shipping. And I might even throw in some goodies in there for you too. You just never know. I'm getting my first order from Sticker Mule tomorrow, so I'm very excited to see the stickers that I designed to go with the planner. So thanks for watching, and I wish you a wonderful and productive week. Take care.